In today's class, we are going to discuss what are the different types of variables in JavaScript. Okay, there are three types of declaration is possible in JavaScript. One is var, second one is let, third one is constant. If you see the purpose of these three declarations, first one is var. If you see, so the variable which is declared with the var keyword that can be redeclared, and also the value can be updated later. It is of global scope. If the variable is defined with let, it cannot be redeclared, but it can be updated. Okay, the value can be updated, but it is a block scope variable. Final one is constant. So where we cannot redeclare and can also update it. Once the value is assigned to the variable which is of constant, we cannot update it. Okay, this is also a block scope variable. Let us see in the JavaScript code how this can be executed. Open the JavaScript Visual Code. In the last class only we have created two types of variables. One is index.html and second one is first.js. In this I am going to write this type of variables now, how this can be possible. For example, if I declare a equals to 5, a equal to 5 or s equal to some string John. Okay, these are all nothing but variables, right? For example, is pass equals to true, equal to true. This is a boolean type of variable, right? So these are nothing but declaring the variables and initializing some values. So if you want to print them, you can simply print console.log console.log a. Okay, just save this. Go to the folder where you have saved this HTML file. Double click on this. It will open to your browser. Right click, inspect. Go to the console. You will get a variable value that is 5. In the similar way, you can also display other values also, right? Yes. We want to print, go to the browser, reload it. You will get the string also. Okay. This is nothing but declaration of variable and initializing some values. Now we will see what are the three types of variables here: var, let, and constant. For example, if I declare a variable with var a equals to 5, okay, later on I am redeclaring it. This is nothing but redeclaring, and also I'm updating the value of a with some other value that is 9. Here I'm declaring the variable a more than one time and also updating the value of a. So when you're trying to print this value, the latest value will be displayed here. Okay, so save it, go to the browser, reload it. 9 is the latest value. Okay, for example, the second option is let. We'll see now how the let will be work. Let a equals to 9. Okay, so here I have declared a with the keyword let and have initialized the value of 9. So what is the definition of let here? It cannot be redeclared but can be updated. Okay, so if I'm trying to redeclare it, let a equals to some value. So see here it is showing some error. What? Cannot redeclare block scope variable a, but it can be updated. Whatever the variable that I have assigned with let, that can be updated. Now if I updated the value with some 6, okay, now see this is possible. Now if you try to print this value, the latest value will be displayed there also. Save it, go to the browser, refresh it. The 6 is the latest value. Okay, this is the main purpose of let. The final one, if you see constant, we cannot redeclare and cannot update it also. Let us see how it can be worked. I am declaring a variable constant a value some 3. Okay, so if I try to redeclare it constant a equals to 4, it is showing here only the error. Okay, cannot redeclare block scoped variable. Okay, for example, if I try to update it, I'm not redeclaring it. If I try to update it with some value, here it is not showing any error. If you see here, it is not showing error. But if you go and execute, or if you go and execute the this code, so here what happens now? A is initialized to 3. Later on, I have updated to value 10. Now save here. Go to the browser. Refresh it. What happens here? Assignment to a constant variable. The error will be disclosed here. Okay, so these are the different types of variables where we can define in the JavaScript. So here if you see, let is a block scope variable. Constant is a block scope variable. Means what? For example, let. So I'm creating one block here. Block is nothing but the code in between the two braces, right? I'm declaring one variable a equals to 7, right? Now console or dot log, I will print this value. Now this is one block, right? This is a block. Now I will create one more block here. I will I will declare I will declare uh, the same value, same variable name, and trying to print that value on the console. Okay. So let us see what happens now. See, see if you hear, this is one block, this is another block. In these two blocks, I have declared a variable with let the variable name a. Okay. Now let us see what happens. Save it. Go to the browser. Refresh it. What happens now? It is not giving any error. Instead, it is displaying the two values. Means it is a block scope variable only. So we cannot redeclare it within the block, but out of the block in the another block I can redeclare it and also can update it. Whatever the thing, I can do it. Okay, so I can redeclare, I can update it in the another block, but cannot in the same block. Okay, latest value can be updated. Okay, this is nothing but block scope variable. Same as this also applies with the constant also. Okay, so this is how the variable types where let and constant will work in JavaScript.